So, I just wanted to talk while I take this makeup off my face. I don't do this, guys. I don't. But I just want to talk because I feel like I need to talk it out. I don't know. I'm not gonna cry or anything. Like, who do you think I am? But I don't know. I feel like I'm beginning, as I grow, I'm beginning to notice. I look like I've always kind of noticed it, but I feel when I'm getting into depression or just like, I don't want to call it depression, but like phases where I'm just in a rut, you know? Like, I've been in this rut for a while. My room is so dirty. And it's because of this rut. It didn't, like, you know how you just, like, you have a clean room, and you're just like, it's clean. I can place this one sock right here and forget about it. And then the next day, it's just one sock. Let's add another. Next thing you know, you get a whole pile of clothes strolled across the floor. And you keep saying, I'll get it tomorrow, I'll get it tomorrow. But you never get it. That, I feel like I sound fucking crazy. But it's like, I don't know. My emotions are just weird right now. Like, I feel like I've been like this for years, I think. Like, I feel like that's why I've been hospitalized so much. Because it always affects my health. Diabetic-wise, like, cystic fibrosis, diabetes-wise, y'all. Not like, well, yeah, mentally, but. See, it's confusing, okay? I can't even talk it out because I don't talk. I don't talk it out. I just deal with it. But I'm never in the rut for too long. But I feel like I've been in this rut for a long time. Yeah. Like, it's like you know what you have to do to get out of it. But something else has this power over you, just stopping you from doing what you have to do. Like, I know I have to take my medicine, I have to take my insulin, but something in me is just fighting it and saying, no, don't do it, don't do it. Why? I feel like shit. On March 4th, I think, I have a doctor's appointment. And for sure, if my lung function is not good, I'm going into hospital. But I can't do that. I can't go into the hospital right now. But I feel like it's too late to try and fix it. Mind you, it's the 22nd, now the 23rd of February. I can't change my lung function in a week. It's my fault. I've been in the rut. I was doing good for a little bit. I was gaining good weight. I was like 126. I'm probably like 115 now, 116. I can't feel too bad about that because, you know, weight fluctuates so easy for me. Sorry, y'all, I'm not a public speaker. I don't speak for real. But find ways to get yourself out of the rut. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm sounding like that bitch. I'm not that bitch, rest her soul. The lady, you know, with the holes in their throat. That commercial with the lady with the hole in her throat. Or that little song. You don't. You don't always die from tobacco. Sometimes you just lose a love. You know that lady? She was like, don't smoke. Alright. I don't smoke anymore. I don't smoke. Drink. Every time I think I want to drink, I'm quickly reminded that I do not. Just the smell just throws me off. I'm getting thrown off right now. What am I supposed to be talking about? I guess just life, I guess. My life. I feel like I'm forcing it to be good. Because it's supposed to be, you know? But it's not. I have a life. I'm in school and I work, and in the meantime, I'm just trying to catch some fucking sleep right now, you know? Not I'm talking at like 2 in the morning, bitch, shut up. If you want to get some sleep, you could have just got some sleep. But nah, I just gotta lock in, focus, do what I need to do. School is so fun. I'm not gonna say I have a passion for it, but like, I can see myself going somewhere with this. Like all my life, I've been surrounded by doctors and nurses and just individuals who cared for me genuinely when there were times where I felt like my own family couldn't, you know, take care of me. They were there. I've cried in nurses' shoulders, and they've become like real friends to me. And I know it's not their job, but like it means something. It does. I'll never forget her name. Her name was Mandy. I was in a rut, and I was in the hospital, and I was just depressed. I was sick and depressed. And I remember breaking down because my lung function was so bad. I threw up. It was horrible. And I just remember, no, I have to stay here even longer. I can't do this. It's all my fault, yada, yada, yada. And you know, it most likely was my fault. But you know, we're just talking trauma out, you know. I don't want to call it trauma. It's just my life, you know. Life is crazy. Like, I was out with my bestie today. Face looked cute, hair, we did it. We were okay with it. But like, I don't know. Something just wasn't right. my insecurities have grown. And, you know, it's my fault. I'm insecure about my body. Always have been though. From like elementary school and shit. It just wasn't cute. We coped. I coped with ways that I could. I think laughter is the way that I cope. I don't think that's a good way to cope right now for me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not like passionate about anything for real. Life is just so fucked up. Like, religion, God, I just don't get it. I can't understand it right now. I don't know. Maybe I should start from the beginning. I don't even know where the beginning is. Okay, so I was a Christian. Then I found out I was gay. And I think that's where the downfall started for me. Finding out I was gay. Telling my mom that I think that's where it really started. I've told this story to like my friends before. They know about it. I didn't want to tell her, but I was at a doctor's appointment and they wanted to do like this like mental health and wellness check just to see how I was doing. And you know, I wasn't doing good. I had a lot on my mind. And I didn't score good on that little mental wellness check test. And you know, doctor was like, if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. I was like, bet, good, I don't want to talk about it. But mom was like, no, let's talk about it. What's going on? Is it because I'm not retwisting your hair? I said, not you think it's about my hair. But nah, I started breaking down crying because like, from what we were taught and what I was raised to know was that like, being gay wasn't good. Anything around it, like every time I heard anybody preach about homosexuality, it was always something bad. Like, they touch on children, yada this, yada that, yada, yada, yada. So I'm sitting there crying because I'm like, no, I can't tell you. And then the doctor was like, well, you can write it down on a piece of paper. You can give it to her if you don't want to talk about it. So I did that. I'm sitting here crying. My dumb ass, I sat here, wrote on the paper, I'm gay. And that was that. So I gave it to her. I'm still crying. She hugged me about it, tells me she loves me, told me it's all gonna be okay, yada, yada, yada. Later that day when we get home, she texts my phone, talking about so what makes you think it's okay to be gay? And I'm just like, but you just showed me all this love and all this kindness in the hospital, but you want to switch up at the house? Like, that don't make sense to me. That's when I knew, like, she was fake. She was fake. She couldn't be trusted. She just couldn't be trusted. And weirdly enough, I told my dad too while I was also in the hospital. I don't know what it is with me in hospitals, but the way that happened was, see, my dad, I don't think, his phone was broke or something. He didn't have a phone. I don't know what the fuck. But I was in the hospital because I had pulled my G-tube out for like 8th grade prom or whatever. And I guess he seen something about me being gay. I don't know. He was like, what did he say? So you think you're gay? And I'm sitting here, hole in my stomach. I'm just like, yeah. He was like, he was much kinder about it than her. He was like, well, I still love you. I might not agree with it, but you're my son and I love you. And that was real. But he switched up later down the line. Needless to say, I haven't had the best trust with my parents. And I don't think I really talked about it to anyone. Because, like, what do you say? You broke me? Like, what do you want from me? Like, yeah, you hurt me. Y'all were the first people to break my heart. And now I'm 20. I can't keep I don't want to let stuff like that like hinder how I feel about them. Cause as I got older, I understood like this. My mom would say, "This is my first time having a youngest child, first time having a middle child, first time having an oldest daughter. This is my first time doing this and doing that." But even so, there are some things you just don't say to your child. There are just things you do not say. Like, why would you want your 12 or 13 child to know, yeah, you're going to fucking hell. Yeah, you're going to burn. Do you know what they did to people, to faggots in the Bible? All because I wore a little Vaseline on my lip. And people think, oh, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It is. When you used to be a mama's boy, and then it just changes like that, it's heartbreaking. Nobody wants to go through that. I would normally write all this in my journal, but I feel like I should I'm just gonna start documenting my life like this. I am still gonna write how I feel. What I choose to share is what I choose to share. We're all human. We all what I'm trying to say is like, listen. When somebody hurts you that bad, and you just have to go back and act like it didn't happen or go back to how things was, it's just like, if that was the worst pain of my life, and I just have to forgive you, then it clearly didn't hurt enough. Or like, what will hurt me more than that, you know? I don't know what I'm talking about. I need to go to bed.